Hello and welcome back to Mac Reacts and Mac or Mark, whichever you prefer. And before we start this video, guys, you saw my thumbnail, right? And in the background it had Mr. Popo with the Dragon Balls and cool. That was done by a gentleman over on Popo's bedroom, who I'm associated with as well, called Jeremy. And it's up on your screen now. It's an absolute fantastic design. There's this version, what I'm showing you now, is kind of like a foggy, gazy version. There's also a HD version of it as well. Now, if you love Dragon Ball, if you love Mr. Popo, he's the Lord and Saviour of everything, and you really want this wallpaper, go down in the description below. You'll see Popo Bedroom's Discord link. They've got a channel over there specifically for wallpapers that they will be doing for, you know, for free. Laptops, your phones, your iPads, whatever you need. And like I said, they're just absolutely free if you want a cool designed wallpaper like this. So go over there. Also, the person who did this design, he has his own YouTube page, so go and make sure you subscribe to him. He does banners, logos, he does a lot of editing for Popo's Bedroom, and you'll highly like these wallpapers that are going to come out. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. Make sure you check the Discord. Come chat to me, come chat to them, see what wallpapers are coming out in the new year of 2018, because there's going to be some really cool designs that are coming up. I've seen a few previews before and they look really good. I've got one on my phone. My banner obviously is space, you know, and it has nothing on it. It just represents, you know, it doesn't have Facebook, Instagram, or my face or my logo on it. It just has space. It's just my banner is meant to represent, you know, the nothingness of space. That's why nothing's on it. But if you're a YouTuber, or if you just want a cool banner for your YouTube, maybe going down there and, you know, chatting to Jeremy in Discord, maybe he can hook you up. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I just wanted to plug that in. Today we're going to be watching Dragon Ball Super episode 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2, 3, don't quote me. The preview for it. Well, I say watch it. I've already seen it. I watched it at my brother's on Christmas Day. It was kind of like a quick thing. I wasn't thinking. And but we're going to go over it and analyse it and what I think is going to happen in this episode and future episodes. Also, maybe talk about the God of Destructions, Ultra Instinct a little bit. Just a deep dive into what's going to come up in the Dragon Ball Super arc. If you enjoy this, make sure you stay until the end, because it's going to be really cool. Like I said, there's no Dragon Ball Super this week, so I thought we might as well just do this, you know, just put a Dragon Ball Super video in place. Might as well just get a chat going. I've also got this thing I'll show you at the end. I'll bring it up. Make sure you stick to the end, because I've got a prediction on who I think is going to go out of the tournament next to who I think is going to go last. So make sure you stick around for that, because that'll be really cool. I'll also be saying that next week as well to people who want to hear it. Anyway, let's just jump into this quick little skim over the new episode. But the only thing is, guys, I haven't seen the subtitle version of this preview. I've only watched the raw version. That's only because I don't want to see the title of next week's episode, because those titles are they can be spoiler heavy for the episode to come up. And so can some of the English subtitles that come with it. So this is going to be a raw version of it, but nonetheless, it's even better. Let's get into this in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, I've made the scale of the video ratio a little bit bigger than usual, because I want you all to really, you know, let's deep into this together. So I'm kind of squashed in the corner. Also, make sure you check in the description. Jeremy's YouTube page is here. Make sure you're going over to Popo's Bedroom as well. Absolutely love those guys. Fantastic. Now, let's just pop this open like this and go over it little by little. I'll keep it on relatively low, because we don't really need to listen to the Japanese. Like I said, there's no subtitles, so we don't really need the Jap on that much. So we'll just go quickly skim over this. Okay, let's start with the first frame, which is these two. This is classic, you know. I think this happened back in the Frieza arc with Goku and Frieza, when I don't know if you can see my elbow smashing elbows together. Very common in Dragon Ball. Goku Super Saiyan Blue, roughed up Goku Super Saiyan Blue, and yeah, so he's going all out. He got a little bit of battle damage last time from Aniraza, but obviously he's turned blue, so yeah, it's a good sign for Goku. Now here comes Vegeta in the background. So these two are going to double team him. Please don't take that the wrong way. They're going to obviously team up on Jiren, but it's going to have no effect whatsoever, and I'm going to get to that in a minute and what I think. There you go. Vegeta got absolutely shot in the face ouchie, wow. Fist of Jiren in your face is not a good sign of a good start to a battle. And Vegeta just, it's kind of like a backhanding, you know, like a bitch slap. He knew it was coming, but he didn't put any effort. Look at Jiren's face. There is no effort into that punch at all. So, and then Goku goes for the Shoryuken. Right there, Goku went, that is a straight up, and I've heard a lot of people say this, you know, that's a straight up Shoryuken. Jiren dodges it. Kind of looks like he was watching Goku, so I kind of knew he would dodge out of the way, but he kind of looks a little bit surprised. Maybe he's thinking, hey, that's Ryu's move. What are you doing? Here's Vegeta going to charge Jiren. It probably looks like, yeah, here's Jiren. Massive legs, by the way, in this shot. Like, his legs don't look, they look a bit uneven for me, maybe, just because they kind of like, because here's his shins, here's his knees, sorry, and here's his thighs. And I'm not saying, you know, Jiren doesn't do thighs, I'm just saying they look kind of a little bit weird in that shot. Now, I like this shot. This is a good shot of Jiren. I clicked that perfectly as well. The shading in this episode, I think it's the person who did, hey, look at that, a new subscriber. Thank you very much, Godzilla Fear. I really appreciate that. Happy New Year's Eve. I do think, sorry, it's the person who did episode 1. Do you know the good one with when Goku was fighting Kefla and Caulifla and Kale, sorry, and it was 115 or something. The shading was absolutely beautiful. I think it was that one. Don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, please correct me. And then it zooms in on Jiren. Absolutely love this shot of Jiren now. Those eyes are lethal. It's all about the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Now look here, it looks like Vegeta, I love his hair here, by the way. His hair looks amazing, absolutely beautiful. I just kind of like the drag and the feel, you know, this episode feels like it's got a lot of force behind it. Vegeta's on the offensive, Jiren's on the defensive. But Jiren's in no trouble, and I'll get to that soon as well. And I'll tell you why Jiren is just gonna brush this off like nothing. Now, I don't think I can pause it right. Let me just see if I can get a good shot of oops, no, I've messed it up now. A good shot of Jiren. You think he's going too fast for me, this? I don't think I can. Anyway. We can kind of make it out here that he looks a bit angry, and he's kind of, I saw this before, it kind of looks like he's sweating a little bit, but for some reason I can't get a decent shot of it. Anyway, yeah, it kind of looks like Jiren's sweating, but he's not. I think this is like an animation thing from the animators on the set. Even though Jiren looks like he's in trouble, he won't be, because Vegeta's got it. Maybe it's just the humidity of the tournament, you know, the sky went green, it's half time, you know, maybe it's just getting hotter in there and they're starting to sweat a little bit because of the heat. And here you see Vegeta gets a massive, you can kind of see it in the motion that Jiren goes for a big right hand, and Vegeta, in that one split second when he wasn't looking, Vegeta got that kick, swings for the hand, misses, and here comes, it kind of looks like Vegeto's foot here, and then he goes for the swing. Kind of tells me two things, that it's either Jiren's just playing around with Vegeta, or Jiren's having trouble with Vegeta, which I don't think it's the latter. How can Jiren be having trouble with Vegeta? I'm not saying Vegeta's weak or anything. Hell no. I think Vegeta's got a better understanding of Super Saiyan Blue than Goku does. But the reason why I say that is because I feel like Vegeta's had Super Saiyan Blue longer than Goku has, because let's not forget, Vegeta's been training in the hyperbolic time chamber, so he's got years to learn this transformation on Goku. I don't know how long he was in the hyperbolic time chamber, maybe for a day, but that's an extra year on Goku that he has to study and learn this. So yeah, maybe he's got a better understanding, but that goes to the latter is Goku can go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, multiplying his Super Saiyan status, you know. And I know Vegeta's strong, but how I don't see Vegeta and Goku being like this, you know. I don't see Vegeta up here, Goku down here. They're about here. They are millimeters apart from each other in terms of like Super Saiyan Blue. And Goku, when he goes Super Saiyan times 20, he's up here, more or less. He does go stronger than Vegeta. And Jiren brushed it off like it was absolutely nothing. Now, I did go over the possibility that Jiren could have stamina issues, but then I was speaking to a friend about that, but then I brushed that out the way because I was like, well, it's only, to us it's been weeks that we weren't watching this tournament, but for them it's only been, you know, like nearly 40 minutes. What, 7 minutes left? It's only been like 33 minutes or something. So if Vegeta's having trouble with stamina after 33 minutes, he seriously needs to go and do some heavy meditation and sort that out. So no, I don't think it's that. Maybe the only thing, if Jiren's struggling, maybe it's something to do with the atmosphere of the tournament. It's the only thing I can think of. I have another theory as well, but I'll get to the end of that in a minute. Now Vegeta's charging up the final flash, which looks like a powerhouse. It looks like it's the most powerful final flash I've ever seen, the kind of the one against, you know, Cell. And Vegeta, Jiren kind of stood there and he's like, you know, holy smokes, this thing is coming towards me. Have I miscalculated this? Or have I let him charge this up and underestimated as it's coming closer to Jiren? Jiren's like, oh, maybe this is stronger than it looks. I might have to defend myself a little bit. Because Jiren's not jumping out the way. Jiren could move. If he, you know, Jiren could dodge out the way of this. He could. And if he underestimated it, he would dodge out the way. That's 100% fact. No one's going to stand there and take it, but it is a big final flash. So maybe it'll do some damage. I very much doubt it will, because he was surprised that Goku got the drop on him in episode 109 with the Kamehameha. He dodged out the way of that one. You can clearly dodge out of the way of this, because the final flash takes longer to charge up. So yeah, but in terms of Vegeta v, I really want to get a good shot of Jiren here, but I don't think I can because they're moving too fast for the camera, man. So yeah, that's a decent shot of him. I think honestly, and here's my theory off it. Just bear with me for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just lower the aspect ratio of this here, okay? And let me just come back over here now and go back to it. Now, here's my thought on this, ladies and gentlemen, is Jiren does a lot of meditating, okay? He does a lot of meditating. He's a meditating kind of guy. And we've seen him meditate throughout this tournament. Now, in that meditation, he will be soaking in the atmosphere of what is going around him. Because obviously, if you stand there long enough and meditate, you're gonna hear, your senses are gonna amplify. Your smell, your touch, your hearing, and you're gonna soak all that in. And Jiren is been analysing, not only Goku is analysing Hit, maybe for all we know he could have been analysing all of Universe 7 Warriors, and especially Vegeta. And Vegeta's been somewhat, I want to say he's been back to his old kind of like self-arrogant roots back in when he was like in like the Cell Saga, the Boo Saga, where he's like, I don't want to team up with anybody. I mean, I have to, but I'm not going to play nice. I don't want to. I do it my way, you know, kind of like that. I'm the proud Saiyan warrior. You know, I'm going to do this. Maybe Jiren's picked up on this and he's thought the best way to get rid of this guy is to humiliate him, make him think that he is on the offensive, make him think that he is better than me, make him build that pride up, and then get to a point where Jiren's just like, actually, you're not stronger than me. I've always been stronger than you, and I'm going to show you that just how stronger I am than you. Because Jiren will crush Vegeta's pride and humiliate Vegeta, and there's one thing you shouldn't do is humiliate, you know, Vegeta. We've seen it happen time and time again before. When he gets humiliated, he did it in the Frieza saga. He basically broke down in front of Frieza and everybody when he knew he wasn't stronger than Frieza. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do that. I'm just saying Vegeta's going to he's going to get humiliated to the point where he knows his pride shattered and he knows he can't beat this guy. He's going to lose it. He did it against, I know that this ain't canon, but we're just going to go on personality wise. He did it against Broly. When he knew he couldn't beat Broly, he just broke down. He was like, I can't beat this guy, oh my god, you know. And he's done that time and time again. And I do feel like Jiren is playing with Vegeta. I really do, because I just can't. Me personally, I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe in a way I kind of hope I am wrong, because I do want Jiren to get his comeuppance, which he will do eventually. Obviously, this is Dragon Ball. Goku will get the win on Jiren. And but the thing is, I just can't see how Goku Super Saiyan Blue times 20 Kaioken can't put a dent in Vegeta, in Jiren. And when he was also in Ultra Instinct, Jiren kind of, you know, I want to say he was putting in an effort, but he wasn't in any, like this shot here, it shows his teeth gritting and a little sweat beading, and he looks kind of angry. When he was up against Ultra Instinct, he had no emotions. Even when he got hit and hit with the Kamehameha and flew back down, you know, he just kind of stood there and went. The only time I've ever seen Jiren use power, and I put it up on the screen now, is when Goku went in for the punch and he had that red aura around him. That's the only time I've ever seen Jiren use his power, because that symbolizes Jiren has powered up. We've all seen it before in Super Saiyans, in, you know, humans, in the Namekians. Yeah, you know, when they and it flies off him. Jiren's powering up, and you know that also goes to my other thing about Ultra Instinct, which I'll get into a minute. But in overall fact, that I just don't see Vegeta being strong as Jiren. I can't see it. And if Vegeta does beat Jiren in this episode, then the whole power scaling of this tournament will just be thrown into anarchy. And you'll be like, well, Goku got Ultra Instinct but can't beat Jiren, but Vegeta can. But Kefla's stronger than Goku in Ultra Instinct, maybe by a little tiny bit. She can put up, I wouldn't say stronger, put up a fight, so who's stronger really? Do you know what I mean? Like, who's stronger? Ultra Instinct Goku? Vegeta? I don't know. So no, Vegeta won't beat Jiren, because if he does, it will just throw this shit out of the window. And I know people, like I said, I was kind of looking, the only way I can see him nerfing Jiren, I don't remember, trapped him in time, and he still got out. Even Vado said he's stronger than time and space. This guy's stronger than time and space. I'm just saying, you know, it's pretty strong. And he was, you know, how can somebody who can transcend time and space and, you know, not care about anything? Like I said, if people are going to work up a kind of like natural factor to diminish Jiren's strength, the only way I can see him doing that is maybe through like either overconfidence or stamina, because we do know Jiren is very overconfident, and we don't know that much about him, but we do know he's a confident guy. You know, you saw it in last week's episode. This is going to be the last battle you ever won against Danny Raza, and he's like, nah, just charge up, come on. Charge your spirit bomb. Charge your spirit bomb up, Goku. I will catch it. Trust me. So he's very confident. Maybe that overconfidence, we've seen it time and time again before, that overconfidence can be a major factor, a contributing factor to the end of, you know, the villain in Dragon Ball. And maybe something like that will happen. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's a, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful shot of Vegeta hitting Jiren. It really is. And he looks like he's in pain. He looks like he's in some sort of pain. And that right there is a clear shot at Jiren's gut. And I just don't know how, like, I get it, right? And Jiren isn't, you know, Jiren isn't invincible. Like, whether you believe it or not, and I've said this before, and people still refuse to believe it, go back on episode 109, okay? There's a specific part in episode 109, okay? Where Jiren grabs hold of Goku and he's spinning him around, yeah? Jiren goes to throw him to the ground. Goku goes into Super Saiyan Blue, yeah? And kicks Jiren in the face. Even though it doesn't do anything to Jiren, you still hear Jiren going, oof. Like, oof. And it still tilts his head back. So, yeah, Jiren can be hit. I'd sincerely just go back on that episode, put some speakers in and listen to Jiren. He'd just go, oof. Like he's been hit in the face. So Jiren can be hit, we know that. And this is a super strong hit from Vegeta, who doesn't even, I don't know, he probably is going all out. It's the only way he's going to get beat, but stronger than, for Vegeta. Vegeta's not going to take down Goku. Vegeta's not going to take down Goku. Who am I talking about? Vegeta's not going to take down Jiren. I know that, but sorry, people just texting me. Jiren's not going to take down Vegeta. Vegeta's not going to take down Jiren. And the main reason is, I feel like the animators over there at Toei Animation are just trying to give you a false pretense of, you know, make Vegeta look good. I want Vegeta to have his shine. I really, really do want Vegeta to have his moment. I wish he had his moment. But I just don't see it. We've still got 7 minutes left or something like that until the tournament ends. What, you're going to have Vegeta? You're going to show Jiren's weakness now? I very much doubt that you are, because we still got to see Goku in Ultra Instinct mode. We've still got to cut the fat off Universe 7 Warriors. Which, by the way, I'll bring something up now for you. Wait there, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a second to get it up for you. And it won't take long. Now, I've been working on something that I think might be right, might be wrong. I don't know. I don't really care if it's right or wrong, really, to tell you the truth. I'm going to bring it back up in my episode, in my other episode video next week. You can see it on your screen now, ladies and gentlemen, that this is every single fighter that's left in the tournament. And this is the order that I think, potentially, they might go out. Might go out. I don't know. So, like I said, you need to start trimming the fat off Universe 7's fighters, and you need to start dwindling them down, because if you start knocking Dispo and T.O.P out straight away and you're just left with five against Jiren, yeah, Jiren might win, but it's kind of, you know, you've got 5 warriors and Jiren, who you're going to give the spotlight, you know? And so I do feel like Android 17 is going to go next. Not that because, you know, he's weak or anything. I just feel like, I absolutely love Android 17. I just feel like he's had his moment in the sun now. And maybe he will take Dispo out. I hope he does. Maybe something like that will happen. And then I feel like Dispo's going to take Frieza out. I feel like Frieza's going to take Dispo out, sorry. Just because Frieza's a nemesis, and I don't think Frieza's as strong as Dispo. Or T.O.P. But then again, I don't know. But I do feel like Frieza might knock out Dispo. And here's where it gets a little bit weird. Like, this might be totally wrong. All of it might be totally wrong, but hey, this is just me. I feel like T.O.P.'s going to knock Gohan out. For the fact of the matter is, whether you believe Gohan is stronger than T.O.P or not, that's your own decision, and that's fine by me. But me personally, I don't think Gohan is as strong as T.O.P, because T.O.P took a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Kamehameha to the face, and scrubbed it off like it was nothing. He got a sore shoulder, yeah, scrubbed that off and then started powering up. Now you have to be a very strong person to do that. Also, he has been scouted as Universe 11's God of Destruction. Now Gohan is strong, don't get me wrong, Gohan is strong. He has the potential unlocked, maybe he can go past that limit, I don't know. But as for now, I just don't see Gohan being the strongest Toppo. I can't see Gohan being the strongest Toppo, and if they go up together, I do feel like Gohan will lose. And if Toppo loses to Gohan, then maybe, you know, Vemooid should seriously consider looking for a new God of Destruction. Do you know what I mean? Like, Toppo is being scouted as the new God of Destruction. So how can Gohan compare to that when we know that Vemooid is... So here it is, you ready? So we know by Whis that there's a mortal stronger than their God of Destruction. Jiren is stronger than Vemooid. He also said in the later episode that God of Destruction is stronger than Beerus. Yeah? Toppo has been scouted as the next potential candidate to Vemooid. So that makes him potentially more or less near Beerus's level in power strength. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe lower than lower, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying he's at a level where he can be the next God of Destruction. Now, like I said, I'm not saying Gohan's weak. Gohan he's far from weak, but I'm just saying Toppo is just a lot better. He's older, he's more mature, he's a leader, he's wiser. Gohan's smart, but Toppo's a veteran. So yeah, I do feel like Toppo will get knocked off by Gohan. Which leads me to Toppo v Vegeta. Now, this is up in the air as saying for me as well. Like I said, Toppo's a God of Destruction, Vegeta, but going up against Gohan, maybe Toppo will be losing his stamina a little bit, and Vegeta will be riled and pissed off that he just got bitch slapped by Jiren. And maybe those two will duke it out, and maybe Vegeta will get one up on Toppo. Like I said, if Vegeta's hitting Jiren, then I'm sure he can do some damage to Toppo as well. So yeah. And I feel like that will leave Vegeta, Frieza and Goku v Jiren. And then Jiren will knock out Vegeta. And I feel like this will be another hit v Vegeta situation where he gets bitch slapped. Oops, sorry. And then that will leave Frieza, Goku and Jiren. Now, I'm still up in the air with this one. I'm still like, where does it go? Because as you can see here, I've got Goku and Jiren as 7-7. I've got them both like stalemate at the moment. But I'm thinking to myself, now here's where it gets like, I might have messed up on this, but I might rethink this a little bit left. I feel like the last three people are going to be Goku, Jiren and Frieza. It was in Dragon Ball Heroes promo, those three left, and Dragon Ball Heroes promo usually is spot on when it comes to revealing little things about Dragon Ball Super. They did it with the future, they did it with the Zamasu arc. They're going to do it with this. They're not going to reveal everything, but I feel like they throw in little tidbits now and again just to get you hype. And why would you just show those three for no reason, you know? It just makes no sense. So why just not just show Goku v Jiren? Why show Goku, Frieza and Jiren? Why do you need Frieza there to represent you know, that? So yeah. So I feel like this is swings and roundabouts. I feel like Goku and Jiren are going to fight. And they are going to fight and fight and fight. And they're going to probably stalemate, come to a conclusion where Goku might beat Jiren. Yay, Goku wins. And then Frieza might turn the role on Goku. Now, one of the biggest things about this tournament is Goku dropping his guard. It's been the main factor. Goku, you've dropped your guard. Goku, you've dropped your guard. Goku! Oi, Goku! You've dropped your guard again. Here, pick it up. Take it with you. You know, he's dropping his guard left, right and centre. And it's been a main factor. It's stuck in my head ever since. That and fucking trump card. So, yeah, I feel like it's going to get to the end and Goku's going to be like, we made a pretty good team actually in the end, Frieza. And Frieza's going to be like, yeah, okay, but the wish is mine. What? Bang, push you off. See you later. I'm the last one standing, Zeno. Can I have my wish now? And that'll lead to a whole new frigging spectral of shits and roundabouts and the next arc and all this. Yada yada yada. Frieza rules over everyone. Maybe. Anyway, guys, that was just my little interpretation. I've still got more stuff to talk about, like Ultra Instinct, like Goku's not fully, and in fact, I just touched up on this a little bit. Like I said, I hear a lot of people saying Vegeta's going to get Ultra Instinct in this arc. Me personally, no, he's not. Vegeta won't get Ultra Instinct in this arc because this is about Goku. It's always about Goku. Unfortunately, whether you like it or not, it's story of Goku, and Vegeta will get his shine at the. He definitely will, but will he get it in this arc? No, he won't. Unfortunately, he won't. There's only 7 minutes left. It's Goku v Jiren. Still got Frieza to do the spotlight at the end. I bet you, I'll put money on it. It's going to be Frieza, Goku, and Jiren left, and Frieza will ultimately get the better up on Goku because Goku drops his guard. Vegeta won't be there, unfortunately. Vegeta will get knocked out by Jiren, and he won't get Ultra Instinct. Maybe he will get in the future. I hope so. I'd love to see Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Ultra Instinct Vegeta, that would be awesome. But no, he won't get it in this tournament. Just for the simple fact, if he did, I know that Ultra Instinct Vegeta would wipe the floor with Jiren. He would. Ultra Instinct fused Goku and Vegeta would beat the shit out of Jiren. And they wouldn't do that, would they? They wouldn't give Goku and Vegeta the upper hand against Jiren, and it's so late as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like 7 minutes left. You can't really give it to him now. So yeah, it's going to be, because like I said, you need a whole episode of Vegeta being the best, like Vegeta being beat up the best. But no, I don't think he's going to get it, unfortunately. And if he did it, just kind of take the shine of Goku a little bit, because everybody would be like, oh my god, Vegeta's got it, Goku got it back. Oh, that's nice. Vegeta's got it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they're giving the shine to Goku. It's the Goku show, ladies and gentlemen. It always has been. And unfortunately, whether you like it or not, it probably always will be. It's Dragon Ball Super. It's Goku. Goku's the main art. Goku's the main character. Goku sells. At the end of the day, it's all about merch, isn't it? Really, to the big guys. And Goku sells the most. So give Goku the most transformations. Give Goku it all. And then yeah, but hopefully yeah, maybe he will get it. Ultra Instinct isn't a transformation that the Saiyans hold inherently to their own. You know, it can be inherited by the gods, probably by humans, Namekians, and all different kind of species, because Ultra Instinct is inside us all. It's mastery over your mind. That's all it is. It's not a transformation. Maybe if maybe we all look differently in appearance, like the Saiyans get silver eyes and this cool aura around them. Maybe the humans, they don't look any different. So yeah, that would be cool. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more touch-up videos like this, just leave a comment down below. I'd also like to see who you think's going to go out next in the tournament. Be really cool picking your brains. If you made it if you've made it this far, congratulations, you are one of the true subscribers who actually give a shit about listening to me. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy it. Have a great New Year's Eve as well. Hope you don't party too hard and have a hangover the next day, because I'm going to be showing a video as well. So enjoy, take care, and see you in 2018.